Hey everybody, welcome to a mini episode of Fast Flag Facts with John. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode about Zheleznogorsk, Russia. Today's episode is going to be really short, but we saw some breaking flag news over the weekend. Many of you have reached out to notify me that Mississippi is going to actually have a new flag sometime in the near future. For those of you who do not know, over the weekend, the Mississippi State Congress voted by a vote of 128 for to 37 against to change its flag. The bill does set up a commission to design the new flag, but it is unclear if that commission will themselves design it, if they will hire an artist, or if, like a lot of countries, they will have some sort of a contest. The one thing that we do know is that explicitly in the bill, the new flag must feature the text "In God We Trust" on the flag. So we can already say, based on the aesthetics of flags, that it's going to be a bad flag. The reason that there has been a lot of call and fervor for Mississippi changing its flag is that the old flag looks like this. It is the only U.S. state flag to directly feature the Confederate flag from the U.S. Civil War on it. Now, technically speaking, the flag featured on the Mississippi flag was not the Confederate flag. It was something used in the Confederacy called the battle flag, but there's no point in being pedantic. It is a hate symbol, and it has no place on a modern U.S. state flag. I think we can all agree that it's time for a change. However, just because Mississippi is the only state to directly feature the Confederate flag on it, it is not the only U.S. state to feature Confederacy symbols. In addition to Mississippi, there are currently 4 other southern U.S. states that feature symbols invoking the Confederacy on their flags. They are as follows. First up, the flags of Alabama and Florida, the only difference being that Florida's flag features a seal on it. Both feature a red St. Andrew's cross. This was meant to invoke the diagonal cross of the Confederate battle flag, and we have proof in writing from the mid-1800s that that is the case. Meanwhile, the state of Georgia's flag is literally the actual Confederate flag that was flown as the national flag of the Confederacy. They've only made a few small changes, including adding more stars to the circle and adding an image into the center of the symbol. But the Georgia state flag is literally the Confederate flag. And then finally, we have Arkansas. Arkansas's flag has the St. Andrew's cross like Alabama and Florida, but it also puts stars in the St. Andrew's cross, making it a little more of an obvious reference to the Confederate battle flag. In addition to that, though, we have 4 stars in the center around the word Arkansas. When this flag was designed, there were originally 3 stars said to represent the 3 countries that Arkansas has been a part of, namely France, Spain, and the United States. But in 1923, the legislature of Arkansas decided to add a 4th star to represent the Confederacy as the 4th country that the state was a part of. So I'm hoping that this news that Mississippi is changing its state flag is the beginning of renewed interest in looking at the symbology that all of our states choose to represent themselves with. And I really do hope that some of the other southern states soon follow suit. That does it for today. Stay tuned for another bonus episode later this week, and next week we are still doing the flags of New York City.